Hi there, Internet people. Today is 13 days to go to the anniversary edition of Cary Spotlight. Now, yesterday we had some technical issues, so we're going to do two episodes this week today, covering week 39 and week 40 of our newsletter, which is our daily hyper-local newsletter in Cary, North Carolina. I'm the founder, and I'm happy to take you on this journey where we go over lessons that we've learned from publishing a daily email newsletter that is hyper-local. So if you enjoy that kind of content, go ahead. But again, I'm recording this to save these ideas so I can come back to it and reflect on, what I was thinking when I was writing it and when we were producing it and what we will take into the future of Cary Spotlight. So here we go. So this is the re-recording of the issue that we did yesterday. So here we go. So this is what we did. This is a Cary Spotlight. This is a Tuesday morning edition. We have three-part headline, and we always focus on a story that either is going to be helpful information that we want to share with our readers. We're also looking at some massive pollution problem. And again, a lot of our readers are keen on the environment and want to help save our planet. We're also talking about crime stories, as well as our weekly crime data report that we get straight from the Cary Police Department. So this is what we have there. Have a video, which is a first of a kind that we did. It's interview with one of our sponsors. It's giving helpful information and kind of give people idea as to why they would need the service. I mean, they could take care of their pet's coat themselves, or you can go get the help of a professional. So that was kind of a short podcast, if you will, that we recorded with our sponsor. So got our crime stories. And then here's a kind of a throwback idea. It's one of the interesting posts that I came across on Facebook and I thought I would share. Kind of made me chuckle, kind of made me reflect on my childhood and how things are different now. And a lot of our readers kind of resonated with this story. So that's an interesting one. And then we have our long list of events. And we end with the answer to the trivia question. Now, on Wednesday, we do it, as always, our health and wellness edition. So here we focus on health, wellness, mental health, fitness kind of stories. And in this one, we're looking at cancer, some risk factors, also advice on healthy aging and what you should know. That's always of interest. Then we also have a local business spotlight and all talking about preserving a legacy and doing estate planning. So that was always interesting. And then we have, as always, our events. So that's kind of like a quick, easy on the health and wellness edition. Then this one we went 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 4-part headline. Again, we change it up. Mostly I try to stick to a 3-part headline structure, but sometimes I do change it up. Here we're talking about enforcing rules for private pool rentals and the risk involved and how it annoys the neighbors and all that kind of stuff. So we're talking about that, talking about new development that's happening in downtown Cary that people need to know about. Also, here's a pride story, like where people can feel pride in the local athletes that are going to Paris or athletes that have gone to school in the local area. And this is how we connect to the Olympic Games. And then we also do an event spotlight. So let's have a look at that. So private pools, new buildings, going to be super tall for Cary standards. Some people, this is Bond Park. It's a big park in Cary, and they have Sunset Suites. It's an event It happens once a month over the summer, so people can go check that out. And then there we have the long list of events as well as the answer to the trivia question. On this one, we're focusing now on uh, NC Quick Pass. This is for people using the toll roads to get around the area. So that's something that people need to know about and possible cost savings. Have the NC State Chancellor is retiring. NC State is a college or university close to Cary, and we'll always talk about things that are happening there. And then there was a safety issue at the Wake County schools that parents should be aware about, also grandparents. And then another fun event that we're spotlighting, Cary downtown event, and so. This is kind of what this issue is about. We talk about the movies they're going to be showing in the park, in the open air. So Jurassic Park, yeah. So there you go. And then we have a list of events and the answer to the trivia question. And then on this particular issue, we are talking about an IT outage that disrupted hospitals, actually all kinds of things across the globe, and new dress code for Wake County for embracing natural hairstyles, so that will affect some parents. Navigating networking, this is something for business owners to be aware of. And then also we have 2 open house notices in this edition. So there you go. We have that. The open houses, we have 2 of them. So you have the picture, the address where people can go, have a look at the listings, as well as the 3D tour, virtual tour, kind of give people ideas of what's on the market. And then we also include a very Cary specific trivia questions that help people learn the history of Cary. So that's how we put that in there. And on this one, this is a second specialty edition, which is the Travel and Discovery edition. And here we try to look at travel to spots around the world, travel to spots on the U.S., North American continent, looking at travel, maybe in the state of North Carolina, and also highlighting some spots in town that people can go discover, especially if they're new or they haven't been there in a while. So we talk about that. And so let's see, this is the travel, new style of travel, mystery travel that people are into. Just go to the airport and get a ticket and see where you go. And then already you how they dealt with the IT glitch. Then we have our ongoing series on cruise travel. So we have the video as well as a short write-up about the particular cruise program. And then here, Discover Cary, we have one of the natural sanctuaries or parks that people can go and explore right here in town and not too far. So that's something that we definitely let people know that they can enjoy, and then end up with our trivia question. And then finally, we end up on the real estate edition, which is the third and last specialty edition of the week, of our editorial week that ends on a Monday. And this one we cover properties that sold during the last week. We also had some corrections that we let people know about. We take care of that. And then we also did a local business spotlight. And this one is about home appliances. So we put it in the real estate edition because you have a home and you have appliances. So if you need somebody to come fix it, you can call these guys. You also have the reader poll so people can give insights into a level of awareness and whether they would likely use this business in the future. So there you go. That's what we did there. This is a 2 edition recording. So this one's going to be by itself. And then we're going to hop over and record the second video in about a minute or so. Hopefully, my screen doesn't die.